So welcome back. On our today's tutorial, we'll be learning how to hide and show password. So basically what we're going to be doing, or what is happening here on the screen, is we're actually changing the type from type password to text here. So let's actually view this on the background. To do this, we right click and then click on inspect. So you can click on elements here. So I would click on this column, then forms, and then I'll look for this section here, password. So now you see the type here is actually set to text. If we uncheck this, you see it changes to password. So if you want to use the same file that we are having here, the link will be made available in the description below for you to download and follow along. So we jump right to our code. So this, we want to make some modification here. By default, when you download this, I think we have this type here on our password is set to text. So we want to be changing the type to password. So here we want to give this an ID of password so that we can uniquely target this. Then we can come in here and create a function at the bottom here. So for us to do that, I'm creating a script tag. So here I'll create a function. I'll give it a name, view pass. So here we have a view pass. So here what I want to do here is I can just come in here and call this function first before we do anything. So on click, once the user click on this, we call in view pass here. Once the user click on it, I'll save this. Then now we want to perform a simple 3. We want to get which type the user is actually on, or the input is at the given instance. So I can create a variable input type here equals to document that gets elements by ID. So the name of the ID we created for that input is password. So here to get the type, I'll be adding the dot type here. So let's see what happens. Please undo that. So let's alert this particular value input type here and see. So I'll save this. Let's reveal this in our so now let's click on this checkbox to see. Now I'm having a type password. So after having this, we can test that with text. So let's change this to text and see if we get an appropriate answer. Text. I can refresh this and then also check this to see. Okay, now you see I'm having a text here. So what we want to do, we want to check. So I'll do away with this alert. We want to check if the input type is equals to password. If our input type is equals to password, please don't forget we're using the double equal to sign here. What we want to do is to change our input type to, so I'm targeting that same ID, the type. We want to change it to text here. So if the input type is password, then we want to change it to text. So let's refresh this. And then I'll click on this. Okay, so I have to change this back to text, to password. Sorry, it's already on text. I have to change it to password. So I can refresh this. So now let's have this. So this is now password. So let's see if it's actually changing it. So you see it changes that to text. So I can come back here. So if we click on this again, you notice nothing happened. So we want to handle if it is password, we want to change it to text, and if it is text, we want to change it to password. Else we want to do document that gets elements by ID. So we change that to password. We want to change this type back to password. So now we said if it is not a text or if it is not a password. So let's refresh this and see. So let's click on this. It's now having text. you see automatically it hides that. So this brings us to the end of this tutorial.